There's a wide range of issues that are causing climate change, and a lot of attention up until now has been focused on the energy sector, but yet it's not the whole story. Transport is responsible for around 15% of emissions, but yet the livestock sector is responsible to a similar level of emissions. I mean, in general, people don't have an association between the food that they eat and the environmental impact.
I'm Holly Cecil. My master's research at the University of Victoria in Art History and Visual Studies demonstrated the importance of climate change documentary filmmaking in communicating innovative climate solutions. Climate documentaries are taking a leading role in sharing global research in the impact of livestock agriculture and dietary initiatives to reduce greenhouse gas emissions. My research shares the findings of leading climate scientists in London and at Oxford University.
We know the food system is responsible for more than a quarter of all greenhouse gas emissions. Depends a bit how you measure, but it's sort of roughly the estimate. We also know that food-related emissions are projected to increase by quite a bit until mid-century. Estimates are such that it could increase by 80%. So we calculated that by 2050, the food system might take up half of the global emissions budget that we have to limit climate change to below 2 degrees Celsius. And others have estimated that the food system might even take up the complete budget by end of the century. So that means it's really essential that we address emissions related to the food system.
So we have pressing problems of not just climate change, but the hemorrhaging biodiversity loss. And the main reason we use land on this planet is to grow food and to rear animals. And 70% of the land that we use to grow food is for the rearing of livestock, either directly, that's grazing land, or indirectly, the production of feed. And 80% of biodiversity loss is linked to agriculture.
I think it's widely recognised that there is a overconsumption of protein in general, but in particular in terms of meat products within the north and the west, and that there are health benefits from reducing that, in particular meat, but also dairy products, but also the overconsumption in general of calories, and moving towards more plant-based diets is very clear benefits.
If we were to change from our projected diets in 2050 to more vegetarian or even vegan diets, then we could really reduce global mortality by up to 10%, and that is probably an underestimate, and reduce greenhouse gas emissions by over 2/3.